What's up, devil dogs? It's kind of scary. I jumped off a cliff. Good morning, good morning. Let's get out of here. Why is there so many trucks here? Bargain outlet, appliances and furniture. There's like a ton of trucks out here. I don't know, but Semper Fi, devil dogs. Let's get the show on the road. Bobo, what's going on, brother? Hang tight. I got something. Hold on. What's up, brother? Hey, what's up, devil dogs? Bobo, what's going on, man? I gotta... Come on. Can I not? There we go. Nope, didn't do it. Hold on. Woo! All right. What's going on, fam? The sun is just right in my face. I've been trying to figure out a question there, Bobo, and I put it up in the poll. Put it up in the old yes or no, A, B, or C multiple question poll there. Seeing if you can't help me with that question. I got off work today after only 30 minutes. The production chain shut down. Shit. What? Oh no. Oh god damn, son. Why did it shut down? That's interesting. What the hell are you? What the hell's going on? Ah, man. Well, I guess that's an easy day. I mean, kind of sucks that. Hey, what's up, Mimi? I have been dumped? You've been dumped? Oh no. You got a little heartbreak, huh? It's alright. It's alright. There's millions of fish in the sea. He used me, I guess? Yeah. Guys tend to do that. But girls do that too. Most people do that. It wasn't meant to be, you know? Maybe you were too open, you know, it kind of maybe scared him off. Maybe he was a jerk, you know. Secrets don't make friends, they make best friends. So we got Bobo. I don't, do you have a job tomorrow, Bobo? Is that it? Oh no. And then Mimi got broken up with. Dude, you know, get the one that breaks your heart the most out of the way. Get that one done. Yeah, every guy and every girl needs that broken heart syndrome. It's good for you. It hardens your heart. Hey, what's up, Jackson? I got too emotionally attached. Yeah. I mean, guys get attached to girls. Yeah. I mean, when you really like someone, it's hard to hold it in. I got you, Mimi. That sucks, man. Be right. What's up, man? The whole crew's here today. What's going on, fellas? Semper Fi, devil dog. Semper Fi, man. More information. Thank you for checking in, devil dogs. Thank you for checking in. I don't want to mark you as a AWOL or unauthorized absence. So I'm glad you guys checked in today. I don't want to go hunting for you. Maybe I've been emotionally attached once or twice before, and you try really hard, but it's just the other person's not into it, man. It's not you. You don't have to. It's just, it is what it is. And if you didn't, give it your all, give the relationship your all, it could have, you would have been like, damn, I should have done something different, but it just wasn't meant to be. The guy probably wasn't interested, and I don't know. It's all good, Mimi. You got us. You got me, and you got the crew, man. Part of the ship, part of the crew. The sun is just blasting my face. I'm just getting blasted right now. I'm just really down. That is true. Down. Hey, yeah, I mean, you probably were too down, That some guys are, kind of let it boys. Let it boy. And some girls that are like too down are kind of scary. It's like, wait, where have you been? Don't ever be too down. Just be down enough, and then pretend like you don't know. Guys like innocence, like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh, do I do that? Oh, and then they can teach you. Guys like teaching, like knowing stuff, It's kind of a drag, but you know what I mean. Yeah, if you meet a girl that's too down, that could be a little question mark. That could be little red flags, because guys, we want, it's a unless we're older. If I'm older, like I'm almost 40 now, and if a girl's like too down, then I'd be like, yeah, that's right, mama. But if you're trying to find 20s and trying to find a good relationship, if I meet a girl and she's like, yeah, I'll freaking do whatever you want, or I'm down for whatever. Have a little fight, have a little fight in you. So I have to try to convince you to do something, Down. B-Rod. What's up, B-Rod? Yeah, Bobo, I did some, I was doing some a history lesson on Denmark the other day, brother, or just last night. I just got down to watching a European history thing on the old Chinese TV screen, and the what is it called, the Schleswig-Holstein plan or question is freaking Germany, man. Germany likes to invade. That's all right, Mimi. It's all good. The Schleswig-Holstein question, and who rules what's his name? I don't know. Germany was being a jackass and invading Denmark, and then they had a bunch of. It's just a bunch of European crap again. Someone wants someone else's property and land. What was it? Frederick the Seventh. Yeah, that guy, during that guy's reign. Frederick the Seventh of Denmark. Little history. Yeah, has a Danish minority, but is ruled by Germany. Yeah, we don't like German. Dude, I was watching like a little history on Denmark, and the German Empire. All of a sudden, they want to go up north into oh, dude, fucking the Prussian Empire with Bismarck or whatever. I was like, dude, these guys need to just like calm down, dude. The freaking Germans, dude. And them in the Austria-Hungary Empire, Austria Empire, they ended up trying to invade Denmark. I was like, you freaking jackasses, dude. Because I got like a lot of German speaking people, and one of those one of those providences or towns or whatever dude, and they couldn't freaking I just cannot believe, like, goddamn Germany, do you have to keep doing shit like this? You're the sore thumb to most people in Europe, man. Nah, it was great. It was a great documentary. It talked about Denmark and then Germany, and how Napoleon III got his ass kicked by Germany again. Like, France just loses to Germany constantly, except for World War I. But that was kind of a fluke. And, you know, Germany had to fight 30 different armies. You're gonna lose. Yeah, Napoleon III, dude, just garbage French army. And, you know, can you live off your brother's back or your uncle's back for any longer? Did you watch Armadillo yet? No, you know, if I don't write it down, Bobo, I will forget about it. So let me write it down. I'm going to do that tonight because I need to find a good show to watch. Armadillo. Hold on, let me spell it. Armadillo. I'm going to watch it tonight, brother. I'm starting my Denmark. You don't really, you don't really go down other countries' history until, I always watch history of the wars and stuff, but I always forget most European countries went to war with each other all the time. And I like watching troop movement and where, like how the troops screwed up or how the command was dumb, and, you know, like the Napoleon III and the Prussian armies that Napoleon had, like, no, was that in, yeah, they just had shitty rifles, you know, they had this was like in 1860 or something, you know. Germany and France have been fighting for hundreds of years. Dude, those guys just can't stop, man. Those guys just can't stop. Yeah, what's up, time? I'll watch that tonight, Bobo. It'll be sweet, man. I'll definitely watch it. I got really interested in the creation of Denmark and stuff. I watched a little documentary. I'm gonna watch a bigger one tonight. Armadillo, and I'll find another one. It'll be sweet. Yeah, man, the freaking Germans, dude. I mean, they were unconquerable in the Roman days, and you know what? They were Romans called them the barbarians. Down. Let's see. I got 4 missed calls. How in God's green earth do I have 4 missed calls? I don't have 4 people that I need to talk to. Denmark and Sweden have been fighting for 400 years? Really? And the Swedes? The German bloodline links back to Atlantis? What's up, Jackson? Damn, Denmark and Sweden. Oh, I love Sweden. I love the female soccer team. I got a thing for those fine Viking ladies out there, man. Vikings are crazy, man. I forget Denmark's like attached to. I always think Denmark's by Sweden. I don't know why. I think it's kind of up there by Finland and Sweden. I don't know why. My brain always puts them right there, but I know they're not. I just watched the documentary. Yeah, Frederick VII told Germany to kiss his ass, dude. I like Frederick VII. He was I don't know much about him, but I knew he told Prussia to kiss his ass. I can always appreciate someone to I love that, dude. That's great. Yeah, it's crazy that when you look on the map that Denmark and Greenland are so close. That's crazy. That's a far distance. And I remember you telling me too, Bobo, that Greenland, they named Greenland to trick the invaders in Iceland No, we're gonna go to Iceland. Yeah, it sucks. It's full of ice. That's why we called it Iceland, huh? But Greenland, man, you guys should go there, right? That's hilarious, dude. I never knew they did that to trip. It makes sense, dude. We don't like the Swedes. Someone butt dialed you 4 times, I guess, man. It's Huntington. It's weird. 3 voicemails. That's insane. Who leaves 3 voicemails? I'm not gonna answer that crap. You call me if any. I'll never answer my phone. I never answer my phone. I don't like the fact that someone can call me and get a hold of me. It's weird. We don't like the Swedes. Yeah, man, if you guys have been fighting each other for that long, man, I mean that goes deep, dude. I mean, families knew families and fought against them for hundreds of years. That's wild, man. America, we don't have like an enemy like that, or like a long lasting, like we don't have our history only goes back 200 years, man. 40, 50 years, something like that. It's not yeah, I mean, you guys have been going to war with one country for more than 400 years when America's only been around for 250 years. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. That was the problem with Europe. Like, everyone would just go to war and nothing would ever get done, man, Innovation stops during war times, Sons, mothers and fathers have to sacrifice their sons, and it's weird, I don't know, man. And the only it's just crazy. War, and it's just, you got to worry about your freaking neighbors all the time. Like, God, dude, we got a problem with Mexico. Like, imagine if you're surrounded by Russia and Germany. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, you're not going to get anything done. Those guys are crazy. Like, Russia's crazy. Like, Finland, they have to concentrate on guarding their borders all the time. That you're not gonna invent anything besides chaos, But it hurt. Did it hurt? She needs a new Dirty Money. What's up, brother? 400 years and no one has prevailed. It's time for both sides to give up. Well, yeah, man, that's the forever war, right? That's George Orwell or whatever, Orwell. That's his forever war. That means the powers that be can stay in power because there's always an enemy, Oh, we can't have elections because the enemy might invade us again. And it's stagnation. No innovation. Look at the United States for like 30 years, man. I mean, since I've been born, we've been at war in the Middle East. And, we had I guess we still had cool stuff happen here, but you're always a problem when you're at war for that long with your country. Well, I mean, look at the national debt. I mean, we can't even pay off our interest anymore, dude. USA might go belly up, baby. Let's roll. Guess what happens if the federal government goes belly up? Much. My life doesn't change. Because the average United States citizen doesn't give a flying rip about the government. We would actually applaud if the federal government collapsed right in front of my eyes. It would bring a smile to my face. I'd be like, fucking finally, dude. Like, you can't run a government like that. It's not going to really affect me, Will it? I don't think so. I don't rely on the government my life, That's the best part about being American. If our federal government collapses, that just means we don't have to pay federal taxes. It would, I don't know, really wouldn't bother. It's all good to me, man. I don't know. I can't. I mean, they would. If you see what Deutsche is uncovering, it's you know, it'd probably be saving us money. You spin my head right around. Bro, the Middle East has been at war for thousands of years. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, and then yeah, you're right, Dirty Money. And look at the Middle East. They remember they don't make anything because they just like, what happened to the Middle East? Like, what happened? I always want to ask that question, man. Like, what? I mean, I can say religion, you know, the Muslim religion, freaking, you know, it crushed any innovation, any, you know, there's only so much time in the day, and if you're praying 5 times during the day, I'll tell you what, you're not inventing anything. You're not fixing the roads. You're not worried about fresh water. The whole society is worried about something weird, you know? It's crazy, dude. And that's where, you know, and that's where algebra came from, right? They were, back in the day, they were really good at math, and now they're not good at anything, dude. They're like worse than North Korea. I would almost rather live in North Korea than the Middle East. At least I could pray to like fat boy Kim Jong-un instead of some random dude in the sky or whatever. Move out of the desert to where food grows. Middle East is empty. Oh yeah, it's sad, man. Hey, honestly, I kind of believe in that big flood, man. We are at peace now. That's good. Yeah, no, the thing with wars, Bobo, the wars have changed. You know, kind of back in the day, you can go to the 1800s, you know, like I was watching that documentary on Denmark. You know, you had some, I mean, you always have occupations of cities when troops move in. But an average troop with a rifle like that, back in the day, you know, you can only do so much damage. These days, man, there's a lot more people, and each rifle can shoot, you know, 30 rounds in 10 seconds. So the damage that wars can cause now are absolute, man. There's an individual soldier can do more damage than an entire, you know, division 100 years ago. War, oh god, man. And it's different as in, like, the weapons we use. Like back in the day, you'd shoot a cannonball, you know, you had a musket or something, a sword. You know, the Gatling gun was a big one. You know, the one thing that, if you watch when Gaza got bombed by Israel, man, I heard some funky stuff in my day. Like a freaking A1 Abrams rolling through the desert, you know, firing off its cannon. Bombs that we blew up in the ground, you know. Helos shooting. I witnessed some wild stuff in my war, but you know, when I watched the invasion of Gaza, man, and Israel just bombed the living daylights out of these buildings, the missiles that are used these days, man, are absolutely deafening, man. The crack that they make when they break the sound barrier is fucking frightening. I never heard anything like that, man. I never. And you can't really hide wars anymore, because before you can almost hide wars from the capital, like Russia. Russia's capital, Moscow and St. Petersburg. They'll never understand the war because they're so far away. You know, sooner or later, armies like to go inside big cities and jack them up, man. Especially European armies. They, you know, because you gotta feed your own army. You and Russia don't feed his own army. They'll just go and pillage the village, JDAMs are really, yeah, those missiles that fly through the air, man, are just nasty, dude. Are just nasty. I mean, the cracking of the sound, the wind cracking is unreal. My grandpa went to war we went to the domestic dispute. Yeah, you're kind of right, Time. Algebra is actually from India. People say Middle East because people were Muslim in India. You know what, Time? I said algebra in Arabic, or you're right, man. I did just I heard that not that long ago, and that was the first time I heard it. You're right, though. We went to a domestic dispute, and all the missiles that we shot in Iraq or Afghanistan, shit, man, those things were nasty too. 4 fallen soldiers and Trump went golfing. 4 fallen soldiers and Trump went golfing? Where did these soldiers fall, Devil Dog? What? Are you talking about those guys that rolled over in their MRAP? Oh, that was Pure Gold. Pure Gold was an army. She did tank repairs, like a tow truck. She was a tow truck driver for tanks out there. And I think those guys that flipped in Estonia, right? Or they flipped in Lithuania, they were recovery vehicles, tank recovery vehicles. Soldiers die every day, buddy. Yeah, dude, I know 13 Marines that died in Afghanistan just a couple years ago. What are you talking about, man? That's oh my God, someone just threw a bunch of crap. Oh my God, that's all homeless stuff. Disgusting. Most business deals take place. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of business deals are done in the golf course, man. That's why people freaking golf. That's why I learned to golf. My brother has to play golf all the time, because you go out there for a team bonding exercise, and you, yeah, 100%, dude, 100%. And if the President of the United States wants to go golfing, I don't give a rip. I don't care if Obama went golfing. I'll tell you who didn't go golfing was Biden, because he was too fucking old. A fallen soldier is during war only, yeah. Yeah, but now people care about dying soldiers. I don't think a soldier died, to be quite honest. Timothy, hey, Ben McBin, hey, what's up, brother? Are a disaster? You're yeah. I mean, if you're looking at the stock market, yeah, of course they're a disaster if you're looking at the stock market. See, I'm 37, Devil Dog, so I got a lot of time for the stock market to rebound, so I don't really care. I have a 401k, I got stocks, I've worked my whole life, I played into the system, but I'm not that old, so I have at least 30 years to have it bounce back. So it's not really a disaster for me, it might be a disaster for someone else, but not really for me. It's basically all the same crap, right? Like most people my age still can't afford to buy a house. Most people my age can't buy much. People my age have been through the 2008 crash, the war on terror, the Desert Storm. Most people my age have been through the shutdowns. Assassination attempts, 2 of them. So, it's another day in the American history books, dude. People my age don't give a crap about the stock market. Hell, most people my age can't even invest in the stock market because it's out of, no one my age can buy a Tesla share, no way. Not even one. It's not even worth it. We can't even play this. So it's falling. It only hurts people that want that money. And let's be clear, if you're retired and you still had money in the stock market, I would ask you why you're doing that. Why you're supposed to pull your money out to retire. Don't leave it in, baby. It's called gambling now. What's up, Nick? If you think that's all that was bad, this is going to be worse. Nick, it's already worse, man. Like, people, millennials and people young, especially younger people, we can't, like, anyone that grew up in California, born and raised, no one can buy a house here. We can't buy a house in our own city. We got a you know, I don't know. There's little Arab around here. They you know, they bought all the houses. Little China, they bought all the houses. There's little Vietnam. I'm okay with Vietnam because, you know, the war. and little Saigon's dope. So they're the only ones that can stay. The Vietnamese, the LA riots, dude, these guys came in guns blazing. The Watts riots. If the trees start speaking Vietnamese, devil dogs. What's up? Do you honestly think it only impacts the star? Are you really this naive? What else has it impacted? What else has it impacted that hasn't been affected almost my entire life? And if you say small businesses, there's no such thing as a small business after the shutdowns. Remember, the government tried to close them all. And let's be clear, no one really cares about small businesses. You're not going to sit there and try to convince me to care about a small business. Not here, devil dog. Not here. Yeah, steel, the market is shot to bits, almost non-existent. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Gold? I just brought you up. I brought you up the soldiers in, like, Lithuania that died. I think they were tank crewmen to pick up tanks and bring them back. I don't know. Someone brought that up in the chat, and I think that's what they were. It reminded me of you. Welcome, Gold. Welcome. Yeah, not sure what you mean. Sounds like you're thinking it's hit the bottom already and it hasn't about to go way worse. Yeah, whatever, dude. Like you guys keep saying it's going to get way worse. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Most people that voted for Trump don't care. It's already bad. It really can't get any worse. It really can't. Like I said, most people my age can't afford to buy a house. So, you know, we already went through this housing bubble, so that doesn't really matter. We went through the stock market crash during the shutdowns and during 2008 housing market. We already went through this. 9/11 happened under my watch. Weapons of mass destruction. Remember that hunk of junk? Dude, they're pushing that again with Iran. Weapons of mass destruction. Weapons. Yeah, I heard that story before. Yeah, heard that story before, right, devil dogs? Well, we just moved back to the farm. Nice. We were renting to the people until they could get their loan and they ran out of time. Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Other countries are scared to invest in the U.S. right now. How are we supposed to pay off the debt like that? Well, we weren't paying off the debt anyways, so it really doesn't matter. We weren't paying off, it doesn't, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, you know, but it wasn't working in the other way. We couldn't pay off our interest, let alone our debt. Let's not even talk about our debt. Let's talk about the interest. We couldn't even pay off our interest. That's just wild, you know. Imagine if you couldn't pay off your credit card interest. My credit card interest is like $20, you know. It's a pain in the, but it feels good to be home. But we are gonna put it back on the market. Yeah. I remember that old place that you guys had on the market. I remember it was nice, man. It was big. It's big. I invested 1 month ago at $32, bought 300 shares. Not bad. Yeah, and the good thing about this market crash is it gives us poor people some time to buy some stock. It's actually I've been buying stock left and right, man, on Robinhood. Bitcoin crash, so you can probably maybe buy a Bitcoin for $75,000 a share. I don't know. People have done wilder stuff, you know. What's up, Ben? Ben McBen. Name a single country that has proposed by being self-reliant. Clown, you are really that thick? Well, I mean, I gained a little weight, but you gotta make fun of my waistline. And there's the I'm mad at you, now I'm gonna make fun of you. Yeah. Anyone looking for a 300 square foot 4-bed 2-bath? There we go. Yeah, see, the market's booming. Can't even read. Oh my god, dude, come on, man. Propose were even addressed to you. What did you say? No, I can't read. That's why I joined the military, Ben McBin. I can't read all that good, nor can I write all that good. Yeah, I'm just an average. I went to public school in California, baby. You know, the Department of Education really did me dirty. I'm a product of my government. Are you, what? Proposed? Yeah, that's what I said, proposed. You proposed. I proposed to you. I proposed to you. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't, like, you know, and if you're older and you, you know, lost a lot of money in the stock market, guess what us young bucks are going to say to an older gentleman? Tough shit. You know, pick yourself up by your bootstraps. No one cares. You know, that I'm not the one that caused this problem. You know, yeah, that's what most young people say, man. The stock market crashed. Who does that affect? Mostly boomers or someone of an older age. You know, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, dude, I'll tell you what my grandpa told me. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps and, you know, get a job. Loser, you know, that's what they told me. Why can't I, you know, it's the same thing. People my age can't afford anything, man. It's been that way for, like, I don't know, 20 years. And remember after the Wuhan, they said, you know, the prices will jump back down. Nope. Still high. Hell, the prices got worse after the Wuhan. It's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad. You spin my head right round when you... Hey, say no Ned, what's up, brother? Hey, Pete Garcia, what's up, dude? Don Lugo doesn't have good education. you son of a bitch. The conquistadors. Ah, Pete, I know you know what I know, but you know what I know. The conquistadors, man, they finally beat Chino in football. You know, they're finally beating Chino High in football, man. They went on a 20-year, they never won the cowbell or whatever it's called. What did he do? You spin my head right round. Dude, did he? I don't know, man. I haven't heard. I keep hearing like lawsuits against that guy, and it's kind of strange. Dude, this says Pete, man. If you're on, man, Redlands, man. This is where I used to. Let's see if I can drive by the police department. This is where I used to work. This is the city I used to work. Redlands PD, y'all. My nephew Garcia went to Lugo and took them to the CIF for the first time in like 40 years. Dude, nice. Yeah, that's crazy, man. We're a lot closer than you think, Pete. The conquistadors, man. The yellow and brown. They're like. I almost like their uniforms because it's so rare you have a brown and yellow team, you know. And they got a nice field. They redid their field with turf and stuff, and the stadium in Don Lugo, man. It's a lot better looking. I've made 5K in steel in the last weeks. Damn. Yeah, steel. I think that's what you said, right? It's the steel industry is going to be booming. It's going to be interesting, man. And once we get, I don't know. Yeah. If you're just basing the economy on the stock market's for people who are about to retire. It's not for anybody else. And you know, if you're still working, you got time on your hand, it's not that big of a deal. Most people I know don't invest in the stock market because it's just they can't afford it. It's out of their league. It's not for the middle class. It's unless you have a 401k through your work, but you know, that's a whole nother story. Dude, I got home from Iraq. I had a good chunk of change in the bank account, my global war on terror money, and I put it in the stock market. $8,000, man. It was $8,000. It was so much money, man. It's so much money. I put $8,000 in the stock market, and I shit you not, like a month later, the housing bubble cracked, and I lost it all. I lost all of it. It went down to like $1,000. Overnight, dude, overnight. I was so heartbroken. But, you know, 10 years go by and, you know, it's back up to what it was. No big deal. Any minute, oh man, will block me for harassing him. Nah, dude, you're cool, man. Ben McBen, you're all good, brother. It's just a conversation. No one's going to block you. We're all trying to answer the questions here. It's not a fight, you know. I want you here, McBen. You give good points. You have a good perspective, a different outlook than how I think or what I think. So your opinion is cherished here, man. Absolutely. Don't feel like you're gonna get blocked. No way. And if you do, you can kick me in the nuts. We can play a little Rochambeau. Highland, there's a juvenile detention center out here. CDC. I used to take juvies out here too. I haven't been out here in years, boys. Since probably, I don't even know, 2012 when I was in the reserves. I got blocked last time for embarrassing, yeah, I mean, we had unless you spam, like, don't just spam, you know what I'm saying? That's the only bugaboo. Because you know, people like to read stuff and not scroll up. Yeah, well, you know, yeah, we had a couple heavy-handed mods last time. That's all right though. They were just protecting the chat room. Richer than most can't afford to just take 9K and invest. Yeah, you're right, Gold. You're right. You're right. I was richer than most. I had a disposable income, and I was still, you know, I was still young, where I didn't need, you know, there was no point in me having $8,000 in my bank account, because I would have just spent it anyways on something stupid or Vegas or a chick, you know. Yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah, you're right, Gold. I mean, I was a lucky individual. You're right. You're absolutely right. I never thought about it like that either. I wrote something about Trump being the worst, and I was blocked. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I can't go back in time and verify that. But I mean, whatever, man. I mean, yeah, whatever. You're more than welcome here, McMahon. You're all good, man. We manufacture everything to kick ass on 3 continents. Yeah. You spin my... You're so violent, McBen. So violent today. I like your fire and your anger. Go get him, Tiger. You tell time who's boss. Go get him, Tiger. You like to call us names. It's really weird, but I love you, McBen. You make my head go round and round. You're right, Gold. That was actually a good... most people don't even... I mean, it's a... Dude, $8 when I was like 22. That was a ton of money, man. That was a... I thought I was the richest person in the world, man. And I watched it overnight just disappear. Hey, McBen, so what would your solution be to all these problems? That's a good... because most people just can complain, but, you know, I want a solution. What's the solution to the problem? You know, if Orange Man's bad and he just plays golf and the world's gonna implode, well, yeah, we got that, man. We, you know, Y2K was bad, you know, whatever. You know, just the Mayan calendar is gonna end. I got it. We all got that. So, what is the solution to maybe not have it end, or even after it ends? What are we gonna do? You know, what are we gonna do? What are it about, man? Literally just ran. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, Trump needs some runaway. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, I mean, if you treat America like a business, it will function like a business, because we're not a country that, like, you know, that bases all of our stuff off hopes and dreams, man. It's a business. Every American is a business person that has to take care of their own life. Most European countries, you know, pay taxes and they get government health care and all this other weird stuff. Most Americans don't partake in that. They got to worry about their business and how they make money and how they pay their own bills. And if we're in debt, that means we had a bad business plan for a lot of years. Oh, hey, doggy. You spin my head right round when you go down, down. Let's go over here, huh? Swoop. Admit you were wrong. Bye, y'all. Later, brother. Take care, man. Have a good day. No one's wrong or right. We just, I mean, if you want to be wrong or right, I mean, that's a weird, you know, argument to have. It doesn't matter what subject if you're looking to be wrong or right, man, you're in the wrong place. There's no such thing as a right or wrong answer. If you think you're right, I would want you to go to Vegas with me, because I feel like we're missing out on a good opportunity, you know. You spin my head right. Oh boy, hey, that's, yeah, just people are wild, man. My freaking, I can't, my, god dang, ear is bleeding. I got a little cut. I think I cut myself shaving. Real men can, oh yeah, that's a way to start off of real men. Dude, come on, Ben, it's okay, man. Real men can admit when they're wrong. Why are you being a coward? Says a random person online. You know, real men admit they were wrong. Really, I would say most people in like politics, most people in the military never admit they're wrong. So a lot of, I mean, you're exhausting, McBen. Exhausting. I don't know how you do it, man. You have a lot of energy, brother. A lot of hate build up under those eyes, man. We're here for love and peace. Peace and love. Love and peace, my friend. Oh, you spin my head right round when you go down, down. Dirty bit. Yeah, I know I'm right. What hate? I got called a name for saying my piece. Now you act. Oh my God, what name? Don't like my answer, little boy. Oh man. Anyways, how much is gas over here? What's the gas prices? I can't even tell. You spin my head right round. Where are we going today, boys? Where are we going? I'm just gonna get my bearing. Gonna get my bearing here. Give me a sec, fellas. Got to fill out the paperwork, the old paperwork, you know. And then we'll take off. Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right, that's fine. What's up, Dirty Bit? Dirty Bit. Seems okay, let's get out of here. We're gonna hit the road again. Lonely road, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road. Oh yeah, let's go way up there. I got it. We're gonna hit the books, baby. We're gonna hit them books. Lonely road. All right. Take me home to the place. 4050 4050.ph. There we go. We're Oscar Mike, boys. Jack in the Box tacos. Hey, what's up? What's up, G Mr. 12? Chat's on fire, man. We're hitting it. We're hitting and quitting it, baby. We got good conversations in the chat. We're trying to figure out the world's problems. And yet, middle-class people arguing with middle-class people, arguing with, you know, that's what they want, devil dogs. That's what they want. Lonely road. All right, let's go, man. I live in Central Valley, which produces enough food for the nation alone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have our oil, natural gas, water, wealth, name what America doesn't. Yeah, we got a lot. Bananas and rubber. Bananas and rubber. Well, rubber's made, so. But bananas, you think we can't grow bananas, huh? Bananas. That's interesting. People in in Texas just invented or recreated an extincted wolf called the dire wolf. And you don't think we can make bananas in America? Did I read that right? Did I read that right? We're going to make Jurassic Park here in the United States, and you don't think we can make bananas? Dude, they're gonna freaking make a dinosaur, dude. They're gonna make a freaking dinosaur. I within my lifetime, someone's gonna freaking splice together a crazy dinosaur, and for sure, dude, for sure. Rubber comes from the rubber tree. Yeah, so rubber cones from a tree, synthetic rubber. Oh yeah, that rubber's very important during wartime too. Very important. Everything needs rubber. I didn't even know there's such a thing called the rubber tree. And I'm from Los Angeles, California, man. There's not much. I don't know much. You know, I'm a small town suburban kid that grew up near farms, I guess, and near a big city. And I grew up in the Department of Education era, so. Not good. Where'd you go? Lonely road. I saw that they brought back an extinct wolf 1,000. Yes, they did, dude. These crazy people brought back a wolf. Imagine the crap we can do now. Insane. Yeah, they got some genes from from two bones. They pulled out the traits that they needed. They got a wolf and a dog, a big old dog. And they made a baby, man. They made a baby. Do you mean we use wood to protect our wood? You're a quantum reality. What's up, brother? Long time no hear, brother. Quantum reality. I love that name. I love saying quantum. Quantum physics, it makes me sound smart. Do you mean we use wood to protect our wood? Yes, sure. We can protect wood. Oh no. Is this traffic? Oh, that's okay. Lonely road. Yeah, man, there's gonna be a dinosaur, dude. I mean, forget the wolf. Let's make a dinosaur. That's what we all want, right? We all want to see a big old 1,000-pound mamma jamma wandering through, a cornfield, just whacking away all the corn, all the corn ears. That's what I want to see. That's what will make us money. We're all about making money here and exploiting things. So let's make some money off a dead dinosaur, man. We got the bones. We got the bones for it. We got the bones for it. What's up, dirty money? Rubber is And then you get an old alligator. Alligators are a turtle, a desert tortoise. Those things are like 200 years old, man. And you splice those things up. I want a big old walking Velociraptor. I want Jurassic Park, boys. McBen, what's up, brother? Not enough. What? Not enough nickel? Like nickelback? Has the stock market gone down even more? I haven't been paying attention. I know like all the Robin Hoods things have been crashing, so I've been buying more. I'm just digging my grave right now. I'm all in, boys. I'm all in. I'm gambling today, boy. I'm gambling today. If it ain't black, it's whack. I'm betting on black, boys. And I'll split the greens. I'll split the single zero and double zero. Yes, like Nickelback. Got it. What was the movie in Ted? Ted would say, he's all, those bands back in the day, all you have to do is pronounce the vowels. Tesla was at 224 when I was looking this morning. Ooh, dude, it was like in January, it was like 400 or 500 a share. Ooh, that sucks for whoever has Tesla stock. But if you hold on to it and you're not in a rush, it'll bounce back. Everything bounces back. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. One day at a time, boys. One day at a time. The world is not exploding. Ooh, man, it's a time to buy a Tesla share because you know those stocks are going to go up, man. You know they're going to go up. Rubber isn't grown. Rubber trees. Rubber, yeah, you got to make it. You got to get something and something, you got to make it. That's all I know. All I know is Japan had a hard time with rubber back in WW2. A very hard time. Look at those hills, man. Beautiful. Nice, luscious rolling hills. You guys want to go to Vegas? Country Road is a product of lactics. Oh yeah. It vibes back till it doesn't. Ask the people from Great Depression. Whoa, YouTube gold. YouTube doesn't like you talking about the Great Depression. They blocked your message. What? What's wrong? Oh, they're all. It's great. About the Great Depression. What's wrong? What's wrong with the Great Depression, man? Yeah, this guy's got I always hear it's a history documentary on the Great Depression, you know, and how Germany felt the Great Depression. She always said a good quote. She's all, when America went through the Great Depression, it got the chills. Great Britain caught the cold, and Germany almost died. You know, it was everything relies on America to be successful, man. I don't know about, well, we'll see. Dude, China's gonna be wrecked if we're not buying all that crap and all that junk from China that they keep sending over here, that worthless crap that they make in those factories, man. They're gonna be crushed because China depends on exports, or they export a lot of crap that doesn't really matter, and if those are taken away, that's their entire middle class. They don't really have anything with middle class. They're not a the Chinese society, they're not consumers. The government doesn't allow them really to consume. We consume. We buy everything. We buy cars, we buy houses, we buy pots and pans. We buy stuff on Amazon that doesn't make sense. It bounces back till it doesn't. Ask people from the Great Depression. Yeah. It might not. It might just kind of plateau and stay right there, and we have to build it back up to whatever it was. If our markets are that fragile, then they weren't ever, it was just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. And hey, I got a letter from the VA. They said my thingy is just delayed. I'm happy they just sent me a letter. They said they're sorry, but it's taking a lot longer than they're processing it real slow. I got it, and I was like, oh, okay. At least they got it. They got the info, and they're apologizing for making I don't know if they made a decision or not, but they said, sorry for the inconvenience. It's taken a little longer than we expected. We're going over your paperwork or whatever. Some magical person, some faraway building is looking at it, which I don't even think happens. I think they just... who looks at these papers? I don't know. But I'm still going through it, Gold. I'm still going through it. Nice cope. But who coped? I coped. We all cope. You like saying that word, cope. It's a weird word. Cope. We are in step 6 again. Oh, okay. I'm in step 5. I'm in step 5. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. All right. Yeah, I'm in step 5. Step 5. Step 5. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous, Gold. This could open up my life to do cool things, man. I can head out. I'll freaking rent that house from you for like a year. Take it off your guys' hands and live out in Oklahoma. Dude, I would do that. That would be so fun. I would go bug the shit out of Ben. That's all I would do. I would go stream to Ben's house and drive back home. Dude, I would do that. I would do that for like 6 months. I would like... That'd be so fun. I don't know, just to do something different, man. I feel like doing something spontaneous. I feel like joining the military again, you know? You know how that, you know, we all kind of like just wanted to get out of Dodge, and that's what I kind of feel. I feel like just, this job, Hey, Big Beezy, what's up, brother? Semper Fi, Devil Dog. What's going on, man? Welcome hell on earth, man. Welcome to California traffic. Actually, this is not that bad. It's bad, but not that bad. Tin and copper makes bronze, right? What else is tin used for? Tin? Dude, you guys are so smart when it comes to stuff. I don't even know how to make a hot dog, boys. I'm from California. I think food comes from the store. I have that excuse that I can say I'm from California, and I have the right to be dumb. I actually, that's the first time using that excuse. I kind of like it. Sorry, boys, I'm from California. I just know where food comes from. It's called the store. It's called a little place called Food for Less. You need about $7K a month just to pay the bills at this house. Woo! Shite. Never mind. Oh God, yeah. Oof. Maybe I'll go to Plan B. Maybe I'll go to Plan B. Plan B will be to rent a RV full hookup spot. If there's a good full hookup spot in Oklahoma, which I'm sure there is, like maybe I'll stay like on an Indian reservation or something out there. If they got like full hookup RV spots, I'm sure they do, right? I'll stay out there and go drive around and bug you guys. Every day I'll drive by your house and honk my horn. And play Call of Duty with Ben. That would be fun, man. Hey, what's up, Russell? I figured I'd come back and say hello. Hey, Russell, man. Semper Fi, brother. Welcome back. Welcome back to the compound, Devil Dog. You're always welcome. I'm still doing my thing, brother. Still doing my thing. Working, joking, and smoking. Back on the block. You know how it be. You know how it be. United States has rare earth reserves estimated one. Dude, I think the United States has so much crap underneath its ground and we don't even dig it up. We rather buy Denmark. We rather buy Greenland and just use all their stuff. Me too. All right. I'd rather hear you honk, but I'd never see it. I'd hear you honk, but never see you. Hey, that's perfect, you know. You just know I'm there, Gold. I'll be on security duty outside Oklahoma, outside the walls of Jericho. You know? I thought about doing that, man. We talked about that for a while. If I ever, I might, dude. I mean, if I'd like to go see Ben out in Oklahoma or Alaska, I'll go, see you or something. Go have a brewski. I'll have a brewski. I know Ben and y'all don't drink. Maybe, oh, dude, we can hotbox my RV together, dude. We can have we can have a powwow. Hell yeah, dude. Maybe. That'd be cool, man. I would always go to a powwow. I remember you talking about that a long time ago, too. It's funny, when someone tells you, like, I remember, like, I think in San Diego, they try to have a powwow, like, for the reservations. When I go down there, I'll start seeing commercials on, like, the natives down there. Like, oh, they do powwows at this school or something. But I'm like, San Diego? I don't know. It doesn't remind me of being a Native American, man. Going to Oklahoma or South Dakota, or Montana, dude, those, Idaho, those are, you can feel the Native American wind. You can hear them talk, the wind talkers, Let's go! Yeah! I love it, dude. I like powwows. There you go, Bobo. Why can't any of y'all answer how you're gonna build an engine with no tin? Dude, what are you talking about? What engine and what tin? Are you talking about mining stuff or building an engine? Do you think the United States can never get tin? Come on, man. Grow up, Peter Pan. Of course we can. We're the United States. We just invented a dire wolf. We're creating Jurassic Park, for God's sakes. You don't think we can find tin? If we can't find tin, we'll just invade your country. It's not that hard. He who has the biggest stick makes the rules. Remember that, devil dogs. Dude, that would be fun, Gold. If I get it, man, maybe in the future I'll make a trip. I'll drive out to Oklahoma and see you and Ben. We'll have a little powwow, dude. That would be dope. I can get my Native American bearings, from you guys out there and show me around just the normal stuff. Maybe not the tourist stuff. I can do that on my own, but just the cool stuff, and I can film it and stuff, and I can show my nephew. It'd be cool, man. I would love doing that, man. And we can hotbox my RV, man. We can have a real powwow, then go do our own powwow, dude. And let's see. I want to see how high I can get. That'll be fun, man. I can play Call of Duty with Ben. That would be cool, man. Let's go. We can have a 100% party. Oh, that would be sweet, dude. That would be sweet. I would love to spend it with you, man. You're the one that got me on, man. Whether I get it or not, I'm still gonna do it. Still gonna do it. Quite sad, actually. Oh God, Ben, you're exhausting, dude. I found a January 1999 Damn Hustler magazine. What? That's awesome, isn't it? Have a unit on a roof yesterday. Let's let this guy go, huh? Where's my lights? There you go, bud. You can get in there. Come on. Come on, get up in there. Roof yesterday was based in perfect condition. A Hustler magazine. Dude, I don't even know. I didn't even know they sold. I mean, they don't even sell magazines anymore. You got to keep that, brother. You got to keep that and pass it down. Because magazines are, they're not going to be making magazines for much longer, man. It's going to be an old thing of the past, man. Keep it, man. I know my parents kept a lot of magazines and newspapers and stuff, man. It's Americana history, man. Hustler, Playboy, man. One day you're gonna show like your nephews, or your great grandchildren a Playboy, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell? You guys were selling magazines with naked chicks on them just for fun?" Yeah, man. This is America. basically for 50% of it was like phone chat lines. Oh, dude, hey, Russell. So I knew this girl. She dated my buddy in the Marine Corps. This guy I knew in high school. I played football. This guy I knew growing up, man. I knew this guy for my whole life, Andrew, and he married this girl. And anyone that served in the military, you can know where this is going. So he joined the military with me. He was my tight end. If you guys played football, he was like 6'6". He was huge, dude. This guy was a monster. And he married this girl that, long story short, it just didn't work out. Shocking, huh? And she called me one day, and I was like, what's up, man? She wanted to show me something. So I went to her house. Long story short, she showed me whatever she had to show me. And I was like, that's cool, man. And then she goes, okay, well, I got to get to work. And I was like, what do you do for work? And I was like, I'm out of here. I'm going to go. She was a sex operator. Yeah, those exist. I heard her. I stayed around, and her name was Kat. And I was like, Kat, I'm going to stay here and watch you talk to this guy. She goes, yeah, no problem. Oh, yeah, dude. She sat on her bed and was like pretending she was doing stuff to herself and talking all dirty. And I was like, this guy pays you money to dirty talk him? And she goes, yeah. I was like, oh, huh. That's interesting. And you can probably figure out what happened, you know, how the marriage didn't work out. But, you know how it be. Hustler was tamed compared to some of the nudie mags you could get back in the day. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, those nudie mags back in the day were something special, man. Something special. Something special, man. Playboy was classy. You know, you had your a lot of people they had good like comic strips in it, and you had, you know. But yeah, some of them, Hustler. There was another one that was pretty raunchy. You can still get them out here. If you guys didn't know that, I'm sure you can get them where you are too. But yeah, you can go to. You can still rent the DVDs. I think there's still a theater out here in Orange County. I think there's a couple theaters you can still go in there and have a good old happy time. Yeah, we still got titty bars and topless bars with booze. California's pretty wild, man. We still have some good stuff out here for that type of entertainment. It's not bad. Anaheim, even you would think places that are really fancy. We got fancy titty bars out here too. Fancy ones, big ones. A mattress actress. Yeah, you're right. America has been kicking ass and taking names for a long time, brother. Oh, that's cool. It's a little guy. Little League Park. Oh, that's a nice little park. Palmdale, come back to me. I need you and I love you, baby. Pet cemetery? Oh, jeez, that's insane. Just bury your dog. You don't need to put it in a pet cemetery. Unc Andy, I'm in Ohio. What's up, brother? What's up, Unc? How you doing, man? Semper Fi, devil. Semper Fi. We got a good 20 mile drive still. So thanks for coming in. Morning formation, Unc Andy. Thanks for checking out. I didn't want to have to send out a search team. Canada's begging Don to talk. Oh yeah, man. And here's the thing, man. If America is the coolest club to do business with, and we consume a lot of products around the world, you better call the pit boss to be the first one in line. You know, you don't want to be the last country to make a deal with the United States. You know, I guarantee the first person to call Trump, you'll get the best deal. You know, the most favorable one. And the very last one, it's like, all the slots are taken, buddy. Stand in line. You spin my head right round when you go down. The Canucks. Nothing. Formation check-in. Semper Fi, devil. That's right. Thank you, man. I will check Unc Andy off the list. Thank you, brother. We got final formation later today, boys. Get the job done, work hard, stay focused, and we'll check in later. But right now, we got about 20 miles to go, so enjoy the ride, man. I have no idea where I'm at, to be honest. Oh, I'm still on the 15. Okay, I just kept driving straight, man. Sometimes I just keep driving, you know. The cope is insane. What makes you think I'm Canadian? Better yet, explain why you thought you. I mean, you sound Canadian, you know. I can hear you're trying to be mean but nice at the same time. That's what Canadians do. They're real polite as they're really mean to you. They like curse you out but say sorry at the end. Or so I was told in Super Troopers. Eh? Hey, bud, hey. I don't know how to do the Canadian. I'm too American, brother. Running on autopilot. Dude, I've been running on autopilot for like at least a year and a half now, man. Unc Andy sent a thumbs up. Hey, thanks, brother. I always get confused when you do that because it like changes the way the thing pops up on my screen. Hydration formation. Oh no, Gold. Remember that, dude? Are you talking about when you had to chug a canteen in formation to hydrate you? Yeah. Oh, dude, the worst freaking time, man. So, Devil Dogs, if you're new to this, and the good old Corps or the Army, you would stand there and you would have to chug your canteen. And they would make us do this right before bedtime, dude. And oh boy, the devastation that brought to people as they, damn, that guy was close. Dude, I would wake up with a freaking rager, man, and I had to go piss so bad. Oh God, it was awful, dude. Everyone's running with the, dude, it was. And then you're all backed up because you're like, you know, you miss home and your girlfriend. Then you just chugged a big gallon of water, and you feel bloated, and you got to piss, and you got a rager. It was the mornings, and like, oh, they did it on purpose, man. It's just psychos. You spin my Bobo. The tin is mainly used to make auto parts. Oh, nice. Corrosion resistant from what I understand. That makes sense. Tin. Like a tin can, like a can of food. Like the tin cans don't corrode, right? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't even know if tin cans are actually made out of tin. If you're talking about construction or California, you put me on a farm, I'm gonna die. I will die a slow, miserable death. You put me out in the snow in Denmark, I'm not gonna function properly, dude. I will not. It'll take me 2 years just to get used to the snow. It'll be wild. Wild times, man. We live in wild times. Hey, what's up, tow trucking? How you doing? Mr. Trucking, Mrs. Trucking, Mr. I wonder if Army Brad is. Where's Army Brad been? Yeah, cool stories, dude. How's Gabe doing, Gold? How's our little devil dogman? I feel like I'm driving through Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I want to see a freaking long neck on the side of the road. I want America to be a freak show, dude. I could survive on the farm forever. Oh man, you would have to teach me, man. So I do like I plan on doing. I do want to learn. Like, I have an uncle that lives out in Montana. I think Montana or Idaho. I don't remember. It's out in the middle of freaking nowhere. But I want to live on a farm for a bit. You know, get the vibe, understand what it takes. You know, at least know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm talking about. He's almost 8 pounds now, getting big. Woo! Big old. How's his little feet? He got little feet and little baby hands. Oh, dude, I miss my nephew. He had little feet and little toes. Little feet and little toes. Little feet and little toes. Oh. My nephew, man, damn. The guy was a cute little baby. Cute little baby. I'm from what? What? You're from where? Are you an Uncle Devil? Hey, you know. Plenty of farms in my area. What's up, Howard? Who? Explain how you Americans are gonna build a car engine without tin. What? The answer is import it, dude. We've been building cars since the 1900s, man. Like, we're not gonna just stop building cars. Like, this whole argument of how, like, America's not gonna build. Dude, we build so many vehicles, we give them away to, like, Russia in World War II and shit. Like, all of a sudden we're not gonna. We forgot how to mine tin. I don't care where we get it. We're gonna get it from somewhere. And if we can't get it from somewhere, we're just gonna invade your country, devil dog. You know. I don't even know where you're from. Where are you from? That was weird. Did I hear Africa? Oh God. This truck's pretty lost. He keeps trying to move into other people. Hey, Devil's Compound, Dirty Money. We're saying that America is self-efficient. We haven't got 10. I missed the whole argument. I got you. Oh, okay. I got you. So you're saying like America doesn't have 10. I don't really care about this 10 subject. I live in California. Tin comes from the ground. That's all I know. Honestly, I don't even know where tin comes from. I'm guessing a mine? I don't know. I know how to play football. That's all I knew growing up. All I did was play sports. That's all I did. That's all you do in California. If you don't play sports in California, I don't know why you're living in California. There's nothing else to do besides sports. Or, oh shit, this guy's gonna... Dude, I think this guy's drunk, dude. I had never seen a semi kind of swerve like that. And he cut like 3 people. It was weird. Anyways. I'm saying tariffs on tin make it harder and money... build something as simple as an engine. Yeah, I mean... Oh, shit. See? Yeah, I mean, you could have a point. Could have a point. Red Bull truck. You spin my head right round. I told you already I have an engine in my car and I don't need a new. Yeah, that's true, man. Like, if we can't build cars for a year or something, or cars are really slow, then, it's crazy already that they make cars every year. Like, it's the same damn car. It's just like a new design. And Americans, we have this thing that you got to have the newest and best car. But I don't. That's like most people my age, like gold and time. We don't buy anything new, man. Like buying something new. That's a weird. That's like a weird 90s thing, or like 2000s, right, man? Like, I don't know. Like, no one I know has bought a new car in forever, dude. You know? They're too expensive, and no one, and here in California, the cars are very difficult to get insured. So, buy a used one. I don't know, man. Like, I'm kind of that answer, like how Gold just said, you know, I got an engine in my car. I don't. Most people have multiple cars. I don't, you know, we're talking about vehicles, man. Like, go buy a go-kart, you know, or a golf cart. That's what I would buy. If I couldn't afford a car, I would just buy a golf cart. You know, like an $8,000, like, kind of badass golf cart. Drive that mother effer around the town. Make it street legal, you know, put some rear view mirrors in it, you know, a blinker, or just use your hand and arm signals. I think it's a win-win. I think it's a win-win. Gold has a good point. Gold makes good points. We only need oil. That's right, brother. The whole world understands that America likes its oil. A couple things, gentlemen. Don't mess with America. Right when you go down. When you go down, down. Woo! You spin my head right round when I'm going down. When you go down, down. Let's go to Vegas, boys. Who's got 100 on red, baby? Who's got 100 on red? We gambling. What does that say? Oak Hills? Dude, I haven't been down here in a while. I don't remember this being here. Whose freaking water tower is this? Who builds a water tower? Oh, that's right. People in the desert do. I got 1,000 on green. Oh, devil dog. Oh, devil dog, you're playing with fire on that bet. I love it. I love it, Bobo. Bobo, I plan on going and seeing Denmark too. You guys got castles up there. I want to see a big ass castle, like a medieval time castle in Denmark. I want to see some damn castles. Everyone builds engines from in. You really know next to nothing. Man, you're so violent, Ben. You're so violent. I never gambled before, so y'all have fun. Ah, that's okay, Toe. Gambling, you're pretty much gonna lose. You know, it's I honestly don't know why people gamble. You're never gonna win. That's the whole point of gambling. You're gonna lose. It's like I like my aunt. I have an aunt that is pretty much a gambleholic. But she'll sit there for like 8 hours, man, dropping 20 grand in one night. I don't know how she does it, man. I don't know. The girl has to, I don't know. She's not wealthy. We have one time a year gambling for kids, and I lose my money at the event. Devil's Compound, that wasn't framed at you, and words aren't violent, bro. You're so violent, bro. No, I'm just kidding, man. I kid about everything there, Ben. As you can see, I drive all day, so I have to have some sort of humor, you know? And I enjoy talking to you guys, because if I wasn't talking to you guys, imagine what I would be doing or listening to. Oh, God. Like, I can't listen to music anymore, you know? You listen to the same crap. The news, I mean, oh, Jesus. You know, one side hates one side, the other side hates the other side. It's exhausting, you know what I'm saying? So I like talking to you guys. You guys give me a different outlet. Ben, you know, you come in dropping dimes, you know, and some are good, some are bad, you know. We all learn from it. Time and money come in, dropping knowledge and gold and Unc Andy, you know. Then we got Pete, my hometown, man. Pete knows exactly the place I live, man. It's insane. There's been a couple other people that know exactly where I live and call things out. Dude, Pete knew I was on Walker Street. That was wild. I love that, man. I love that. I love how people can, yeah, it's crazy. That's weird. Nah, you like, nah, I like you. Oh, thanks, Ben. You know, yeah, people are people, man. People, you don't have to, call them names or nothing. Name calling is, it's for, it's like a waste of breath, we're all idiots here, man. I'm the biggest dumbass here, dude. I don't. Everything I know, I heard from somewhere else. I don't, I have no original ideas in my brain noggin. I barely passed high school, so I only passed high school so I can play football. And the minute I couldn't play football, I joined the military. So I wasn't, I'm a clean slate, man. I try not to know nothing and pretend I don't know anything. I know a couple things about, like military police work and like civilian police work, and that's the only really experience I have with life in some business aspect to what the career I'm in now and before. But other than that, man, I don't know much, and nor, if it doesn't benefit me, I don't partake. I tell most people that listen, if you're not selfish, in politics, when it comes to politics, and I will screw over the person to the other country. I will lie to other countries right to their face. I will only benefit myself in politics. That's how my political game goes. So if I'm representing America, I'll screw over thy neighbor. That's how it goes. That's how politics. We all know that. So if you're trying, I'm not talking about you, Ben, or anybody. I'm just talking about like myself, the way I think. If someone brings up, we got to go save the rainforest, I'll say, how does that benefit me? That doesn't. I'm not gonna invest in saving the rainforest. I'm not investing in anything that doesn't benefit me directly. And I think that's what Trump's going through right now. We've been investing in things that don't help America, so and our average citizen. With the Bill Clinton passing a bunch of weird free trade agreements, helping China didn't help my mom and dad. Oh no, actually it did. Helping China with all this crap that we do for them doesn't benefit my life at all. So it's got to go, right? It's quite simple. People are people, but they're called. They call you names, I call you names. We all scream for ice cream, right? As long as we're having a good time. Good time when we're learning a little, That's what I mean, boys. I just, if it doesn't benefit me, I'm not going to do it. If you start leaning on emotional, oh, you're racist or, history, I always get... History repeats itself. The little man in Germany. This is what you guys are doing. It's just like, okay, whatever. If you think I'm racist or you think I'm an idiot, it is. I am. Whatever. Sure. Sure. I guess. I don't even know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. There's no writer. Oh, what's going on here, boys? What's going on here? I see construction. I love construction. If you're a construction worker, man, dude, whoa. Look at this. Whoa. There's so many bobcats and stuff. I think construction's amazing, man. I think what the guys can do in construction and how they do it, and they do it so fast, and whoa. Oh, they're building more homes, baby. You know what that means. Hey, what's up, Russell? When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poisoned, You cannot eat money. Ooh, that's deep, Russell. That's deep. You know who's going through that right now, Russell? You know what country is going through that right now? It'll be in our lifetime, Russell and boys. I think it'll be really interesting to see how China turns out, man. Because they have they poisoned most of their water in China. They've cut down a lot of their crap. They've absolutely destroyed, that Three Gorges Dam. China in the next 50 years, I think, is going to have a disaster. And India is disgusting, dude. India's rivers, and they don't. It's weird how people just don't care, man. You go to Philippines. Most of Asia's dirt poor. They pollute their rivers, and dude, if you're in America and dude, someone will throw your ass in that river. The only thing good for our rivers is throwing DBs in there, man. Lake Mead, how they found all the mafia hits. They found 5 people in barrels. That's so funny, dude. It sucks, but it's funny. Abolish income tax. We're working that, baby. We're working on that. Trump name calls all the time. Why are you getting your high horses about name calling? Oh, well, I'm not, yeah, Trump. Yeah, oh, yeah, he called Rosie O'Donnell the fat pig. Well, yeah. If you get your panties in a bunch, yeah, name calling is fine, man. You can call people names. I don't care. I call people names all the time. Yeah, go do you, boo-boo. Trump says that's the goal. Oh, hey, what's up, Jason? Long time no see. We thrived for 150 years on tariffs solely until they involved the income tax on the top 10% earners. We are always taxed, but be glad. Oh, dude, that would be nice, man. Yeah, Howard, he's going. That's what he's going for, man. That's what he's going for. I think the plan is if you make less than 150K a year, you don't have to pay taxes, which would be fantastic, man. That would be a blessing with, a blessing in disguise. That'd be the greatest thing in the world, man. You spin my head right. I'm a tariff lover. I'm in love with the tariff. Don't y'all forget when we started a revolution over tea tariffs. We started a revolution over tax, not tea. We started a revolution over no taxation without representation, brother. And it seems like, Devil Dogs, if you want to take that same statement as our revolutionary brethrens did, it seems like our tax money is not being represented by Americans all that well, right? We're not representing it. No taxation without representation, brother. We didn't start a revolution over tariffs on tea. We just that was just the victim of the taxes, And what can I say? People from Europe like their damn tea, and Americans, not so much. But back then, people loved their tea because most people were European. Ugh. Europe, gross. France, the red coats, dude. I honestly, guys, not to be weird. But the United Kingdom, man, I don't know. I think unless they start deporting all the illegal immigrants again, like we're doing here, I think their country's pretty much, sooner or later, they're going to take over that country, man. Sooner or later, they're going to take over that country, and it's going to get ugly. You spin my head right around. Boss Boston Tea Party, learn your history. Yeah, Boston Tea Party, jeez. Ah, sorry, Devil Dogs. Thank you, Bobo. Might be. I should have noticed. I didn't notice. It only buffed one time, right? Oh wait, am I still buffing? I'm good. Vote blue, no matter who. One time, vote blue, no matter who. And just like that, we have no more. God, man, that guy, Mr. Ben the Tin Man Taylor, dude. Just constant. The guy just, no matter what anyone said, we were always wrong. The guy, I mean, he didn't spam, but god damn, he was annoying. I love you, Ben, but I think you got like Asperger's, man. Hey, what's up, Squad Edits? How you doing, man? Oh, I'm Ben, dude. I got banned for saying, dude, no, you get banned because you spam, dude. You don't have to spam. I think you got Asperger's, dude. I don't even know what that is, but I just saw the South Park where Cartman pulls the cheeseburger out of his butt. Nah, man, you just, you gotta just let other people get their point across. I can't keep up with all your things, man. Chafil, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And he's gone. Yeah, man, you just gotta calm your bones, Everything's not a big argument and a big fight, That gets annoying, and you just scare people off too, People want to talk in the chat too, and if you're talking about the same goddamn thing for an hour, it's really boring. That's why I ignored you. I stopped reading all your weird comments, man. Oh yeah, but that's all right. What normally happens when your school blows away? Yeah, so sad you have to jump profiles. Yeah, that's not a good thing, man. If you already have an alternative account, like waiting to jump in and just to prove another point, you're not proving anything. You're on. I love you, Ben, but you're just being kind of annoying, man. Like just the spamming, man. Get your point across. Let other people see it, read it. Digest it. It's not an argument. Or this is gonna happen. This is what I've instructed my mods to do. Spamming is not. You can argue. You can call, people names. You can call me. You can call. Everyone's a veteran here. You're not gonna hurt our feelings. But one thing that we're not good at is reading, so you got to slow down the roll. I didn't do reading for Marines yet, brother. Easy as 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Oh, what's going on? I am in the boonies, son. Oh, thank you. You spend 98 cents plus. Yeah, I'm sure that everything's in there, 98 cents. A nice cafe. This place looks like it sucks. Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh, yeah, Where's I? Here are my fellow brethren. Time to go say hi, boys. The sheriffs. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Ben love negative attention. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Trolls having second profiles. Yeah, that's not a good sign if you have two profiles like immediately, yeah. Hey, later, boys. Later, Howard. Bobo. Hey, devil dogs, I'm out of here. I'm gonna get started on my day. I'm gonna go see our lovely sheriffs of whatever city I'm in. I don't even know. I might go say hi or see if I can't get some info out of them. But anyways, boys, I'm out of here. Thanks for checking in. Morning formation. You should put a good word for my son. He's trying to get into the sheriffs. Oh, really? Where at? Where, I guess, in what city? Ooh, we got to talk about more of this, Jason. Peace out, Matt. Bobo, Semper Fi, brother. Morning formation over, gentlemen. Dismissed. I'll see you guys, final formation at, let's say, I don't know, 14:30. We'll get out of here early. It's a Wednesday. I'm tired. I might get a beer later. I slept like shit last night. Anyways, gentlemen, final formation, about 13 or 1500. I'll see you guys later. Dismissed. Semper Fi.